Anthony's back with a look at our forecast after those last two stories. It's definitely mild in comparison.
Yeah, as far as, the overall climate of West Michigan recently, though we have been chilly, we haven't had any big storms in here. Oh, the scope of the rain today was a little bit more than anticipated. We really haven't logged that much in the rain gauge, about 0.05 of an inch in Grand Rapids, but it's been very light and it's been stretched out over a number of hours, and definitely it has been quite rainy. Now, what you're noticing on this lens is not necessarily indicative of what is occurring in Grand Rapids at this point, because I've stepped outside recently and it's primarily just cloudy skies. We're down to maybe a light bout of a mist or a sprinkle. Primarily, this rain is exiting as we speak from northwest to southeast across the viewing area. But as far as Zeta, and folks, yes, we did just have Beta too. So Beta and Zeta, these storms are just stacking up. The 27th named storm of the tropical Atlantic season as we approach November, and still dealing with strong weather systems and tropical in nature coming across the Yucatan Peninsula, now into the southern Gulf of Mexico. A 65-mile-per-hour sustained system. This will be updated at 5 o'clock from the National Hurricane Center. Really, there have been no major changes that I've noticed really over the past couple days as to how this is going to behave in the Gulf. Likely to become a Category 1 disturbance system. Once again, there's some chance it could rev up to a weekend a low-end Category 2 as it makes its way into the central Gulf. But then as it makes this turn to the northeast, that'll be in response to actually the trough of low pressure that's producing the ice and snow over West Texas as we speak. And when it interacts with that trough, the winds in the upper levels are going to start to shear it from southwest to northeast, and likely will weaken it a touch as it makes landfall, but may in fact make landfall in extreme southeastern Louisiana as a Cat 1 hurricane later tomorrow night. So more on that to come. Right now, we've got the temperatures in the upper 30s. All we've gotten to, I believe, in GR today, 38 degrees. What a nightmare as far as temperatures. Average high is 56. The average overnight low is 39, so we haven't even gotten to our average overnight low. And the records, well, you can forget that. 78 is the record for this 27th day of October. Light pattern of rain is slowly starting to ease over more towards the Detroit area and will completely get out of here. Now, if you live in Muskegon, things are turning around a little bit. Some sunshine is emerging right along this line from Muskegon into southern Newaygo, southern Mecosta counties, and that is edging ever so slowly down to the southeast, but likely not to really make it into Grand Rapids until after dark, so gray skies to be continuing. I do think for the next couple of hours locally, you see a spiral over New Mexico. That is the winter disturbance that is producing all the ice and snow, and winter storm warnings down for those folks, but again, also the weather disturbance that is going to be directing tropical storm, soon to be Hurricane Zeta once again off to the northeast. Temperatures this evening falling back into the lower 30s. Going to be crisp and cool early tomorrow morning. Likely some frost out there, as well as temperatures near the freezing mark, and we stay cool into early next week. But I can tell you that this final rebound here to 52 is likely to be followed up by temps around 60 thereafter. And the warming trend, it is coming. It is just still several days away. Let's go to the RPM high-resolution model. You see the clouds going away overnight will turn mostly clear, and that is going to set the stage for a milder and a much brighter, sunnier Wednesday. We'll take temperatures into the lower 50s for tomorrow, but then we get cooler again Thursday and Friday. Saturday, we boost into the lower to mid 50s, I think, on brisk southerly flow. And then a strong cold front comes through late Saturday night into early Sunday. Could produce a few rain or snow showers mixed together there on Sunday before the bigger warming trend gets going. I'll be talking more about all of this coming up.
All right, Anthony, thank you.